Hello everyone. Welcome to the Voice of Wild, an environment and wildlife podcast initiative by Naturalist Foundation. With this podcast, we bring you closer to the world of wildlife conservation, scientific research, and government environmental policies. I am Zeba Madani, your host for today. We are going to talk about the nationwide online examination that is going to be held by Rashtriya Kamdenu Ayog (RKA). It is a government body that is set up for cow welfare, has announced that this is going to be an online examination and it is going to be held on 25th February 2021. So the name of this examination is Rashtriya Kamdenu Gau Vigyan Prachar Prasar Examination. I first read about this exam on 6th Jan in an article online, and there were so many things in the article that didn't make sense to me, and I wanted to read more about it. I'm a firm believer of this proverb that states that every coin has two sides and each side tends to shape the other. So that is why I ended up deciding that I would go deeper into the topic. I'll read more about as to where these facts are coming. Facts such as the color of milk that is produced by the desi cows is light yellowish, and it is because of the gold particles in there. And there were many other facts like this. And to be clear about the fact that there are no references mentioned in the syllabus, there are few names here and there. I ended up going to those names and searching as to where these things are coming from. I got few, and if any of you people want to opt for this exam, there is a dedicated website. The website is called kamdhenugov.brainsorg.com, and on the website, when you go for the exam section, there are the details mentioned as to what this exam is. It is going to be held in 12 regional languages, and there are certain categories. The categories are as such: primary level up to 8th standard, secondary level from class 9 to 12, college level after 12, citizens of India, and international and NRI citizens. All the successful and high ranking students will get cash prizes as well as certificate of participation. Result for the exams are going to be announced on the same day. So let's start decoding this paragraphs, sentences and pages from the syllabus. So one of the sentence that states, interestingly, Vedic literature have words go or gava. The two primary meaning of the word go, from which gava is derived, is given in the following order: the planet Earth, the animal cow. By using interchangeable words for the cow and earth, Vedas, the oldest repository of knowledge, empathetically states that cow is representation of planet Earth itself. But if you go to the Vedic literature, there are many scriptures that states the opposite. I will quote Yajnavalkya, one of the earliest philosopher in the recorded history. Yajnavalkya says, I eat beef only if it is cooked till tender. The king of god Indra, too, is said to be fond of beef, and it was a custom in Vedic ages to offer cow to the priest, and if not a full cow, beef was must for Madhuparka or offerings. About the previous statement that I mentioned from the syllabus, the relation of the word go and how it is used interchangeably, mainly to represent cow as Mother Earth. So there is an ongoing debate about the fact as to what the word go actually means. There are few articles on the topic, and some of those lines suggest go means light, used as light of consciousness or soul. Govardhan means light of Lord Shiva, Govinda, Lord of Light, not Lord of Cows. Gopati, son, the word God comes from Sanskrit. Gopi, disciple of Lord Krishna, the one who follows light, not darkness. Page 9 of the syllabus have various facts and they are quite interesting. One of the fact that states milk color is light yellow as it has traces of gold in it, but it is yellow because of the pigment called as beta carotene. It is found in the grass where cow graze on. It is a fat soluble pigment responsible for yellow color of milk and milk products like cream, butter, ghee. There are various statements that compare Indian cows with exotic species such as Jersey. Few of the statements suggest that Indian cows maintain hygiene. It also adapts itself as per the climate and is clever enough not to sit in dirty places, whereas Jersey cows are known to be very lazy and they are prone to diseases. But there are few articles by India Today and Times of India that suggest otherwise. It says that the abandoned cows are found near illegal landfills and dumpsters, and that is causing high risk to their lives because they are eating plastics from the garbage. Point 16 suggests cow milk is very beneficial for infants. In fact, if mother's body is not able to produce milk, infants can survive on Gaumata milk. This is a very destructive sentence according to me because if people end up believing this sentence, it might cause a risk to a child's life. Because cow milk contains high concentration of proteins and minerals and it can stress newborn's immature kidney and cause severe illness, and it can also lead to the bleeding of the intestinal tract. As I went further into the syllabus, things started to get more and more interesting to me. There were 2 to 3 pages that were totally dedicated to the topic of how cow slaughter can cause an earthquake. In this topic, they quoted three physicists, M. Bajaj, Ibrahim, and Vijayaraj Singh. They published a book called as The New Approach in 2018. The book proposed the theory that animal slaughter and natural calamities like earthquakes have an interrelationship. The origin of earthquakes due to the interaction of nociceptive waves with gravity is critically examined. Further, it talks about the acoustic anisotropy caused by the dying animal that creates a very strong anisotropic stress on the rock. The theory claims that since Einstein pain wave travels a great distance with time, the killing of animals in one location can lead to disasters in other geographical locations. The acceptable theory for the occurrence of earthquake is due to the movement of tectonic plates. Tectonic plates are pieces of Earth's crust and uppermost mantle. They have been moving and shifting for millions of years before the existence of humans, and they are the reason why we have 7 continents today, and their movement can cause shaking of the surface. And that was it for the myths versus fact of the cow science exam, aka Gav Vigyan exam. And also, I might end up appearing for this exam to give you further details as to what the questions were, how easy or how tough this exam was. Till then, bye and thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe.